Hey everyone, this is your math review video for Tuesday, September 3rd. Today, your math assignment is asking you to make tables with ratios. And so we've done a couple examples together. I'm going to do an example for you on the board. I believe number 4 talked about a dude that was going on a bike ride and they wanted to know how many miles he could ride in a certain number of days. I don't have the problem in front of me, but I've got the numbers. That's all we need. The first step is to read that problem. You're going to read that problem and it's probably going to be a little confusing and it might make you a little irritated, and that's okay. That's just your brain doing its job. If you get confused, read it again and again and again. The more you read it, the easier it will be to understand. Work through that frustration. It will go away, I promise. The problem says something about he rode 190 miles in 4 days, and then it wants to know how many miles can he ride in 6 days. And so the first step on these problems is to fill in the table with the numbers that you are given. And so I've filled in the table with the numbers that they've given me. The second step is to ask yourself, how can I get from this number to this number? Now, there's no easy way to get from 4 to 6. I can't multiply 4 by any whole number to get to 6, and I can't really divide 4 into 6 evenly. And so we need to have an extra step here. That extra step is to look at this 190 over 4 as if it's a fraction, and we are going to reduce it. Now, I know you're looking at the 190 and you're thinking, I don't do big numbers. That's really confusing to me. Big numbers are scary. However, you are able to do math with 2's and you have a calculator. So I can see 4 is an even number and 190 ends with a 0, so it's an even number. So they're both, they can both be divided by 2. So what is 190 divided by 2 and what is 4 divided by 2? We're just treating it like a fraction. I am going to write my work on the table. That helps two things. My teacher can see what I'm thinking, and it helps me keep track of things. I don't have so many things to keep track of in my brain. So 4 divided by 2, that's an easy one. 4 divided by 2 is 2. You might need to use your calculator to figure out 190 divided by 2. I'm going to do the math for you today. 190 divided by 2 is 95. So let's write that down. I did the same thing to the bottom that I did to the top. Remember, there's only 2 things we could be doing on this table. I'm either multiplying or dividing. Okay, so that kind of narrows it down. Because my number is getting smaller, I know that I divided. Now, go back. Ask yourself again, how did I get from this number to this number? Well, it's a little easier now. I can multiply 2 times 3 to get to 6. See how that works? So if I know 2 times 3 is 6, then I need to go back up here and do the same thing to 95. Remember, divided by 2, divided by 2. So because I multiplied by 3 to get to 6, I have to multiply 95 by 3 as well. What is 95 multiplied by 3? You can use a calculator. I'll do the math for you just because we're on a video. 95 times 3 is 285. So when the problem asks, it says he went 190 miles in 4 days. How many miles did he go in 6 days? The answer is 285. I will also put color-coded math notes right above this video if you need to check them out. And good luck with your math. I'll see you tomorrow.